everybody. How are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life. Welcome to Grandma Mildred's Kitchen. I told you every Sunday I'm going to have a special guest on with me for the month of July for my birthday month. And I have an awesome guest today. I'm going to, tell you about my special guest. All right. My next guest is a community powerhouse and leader in our community. She was, or is, she'll clarify, with the board. She was a board chairman of Backs to Butterflies. Backs to Butterflies is a nonprofit organization committed to empower formerly incarcerated women through creativity, economic opportunity, and community healing. This beautiful beacon of light has several degrees. I'll let her even share more about her degrees with her, with all of you. She also completed her certificate through community health worker training in November 2025. Her philanthropic work doesn't end yet. My next guest also is a successful entrepreneur with being the CEO of, I'm not gonna tell you her name, Family Cleaning. She is living proof that where you start in life doesn't have to be where God will position you for impact and greatness. Please welcome to Grandma Mildred's Kitchen, my sister. Come in here, sister. My sister, Val.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Grandma Mildred's Kitchen, love.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
I'm so grateful to have you on
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Grandma Mildred's Kitchen. So one day we were sitting in Mama's house. It was like 2 months ago, and she was just sharing her journey, and I'm like almost in tears. I said, "Oh my gosh, you have to just share whatever is on your heart for you to share with our audience." You look gorgeous, lashes going.
Thank you.
Hair popping.
That's your beautiful skin.
Yes. Okay, so I cleaned the sink before Val got here. I'm gonna go and quickly wash my hands. I'm gonna let her just anything that you want to clarify that I shared, because Backs to Butterflies. You want to talk about Backs to Butterflies?
Sure, I'll talk about Backs to Butterflies and the other two businesses I am running as well. So Backs to Butterflies started with Miss Michelle Smart, who had a goddaughter who went to prison. I also knew her goddaughter as well. So a lot of times when people come out from incarceration, it's hard to find jobs, housing, or whatnot due to their background. So Miss Michelle Smart started this company in hopes to put it in her goddaughter's hands so she can help her fellow peers. However, she didn't want to take over, but she supported. So when I met Miss Michelle, she was like a breath of fresh air. She gives out chances to those who are hungry, and she started training me on how to make bags out of leather and old wood and things like that. So now today, after working with her for a minute, I probably worked with her for about a year, and then I went on to open up my own business, Cuffed Heels. And it was just to offer wraparound services to returning citizens. If you don't know what a returning citizen is, it's a person coming from incarceration back to the community. So the reason why I opened up Cuffed Heels is because when I came home, I was kind of depressed. So every door was closing in my face, dealing with homelessness and things like that. So I wrote a 6 to 24 month plan. I did it myself. I knew it worked. And pretty soon after, I started getting compliments my parole officer. So when you come home from prison, you get a parole officer, somebody to monitor you for a certain amount of months. Mine was 24 months monitoring. But I came out and she made me be a mentor. And after being a mentor, I went further to help young lady and young men with jobs and finding housing and things like that. So that's the first business.
Okay. And then the second business, speaking of Backs to Butterflies, so my sister gifted me with this gorgeous bag. I said, I can't wait to show my beautiful bag. But guess what? I just realized it was my favorite purse. Okay, so after I showed you my favorite purse, I want you to share with you about being in the Liverman household. So look, I realized that my purse, like the Backs to Butterflies, they're gorgeous purses. I wore out my purse. Like I wore it out. Like So that's how often I wore it because I want to show you like on
We can
screen.
fix it.
I can fix it. Okay. Really quickly. Like I said, you share in terms of with your commitment to being of service. Like I said, to people who want to get acclimated back into the community. It's up to you. Do you want to share like how you got into like our lovely home and how you completed our our home?
So when I was 13, I went into the Liverman's home, a hot mess. Yeah, I was a brat. Well, more than that, I was terrible. But I ended up meeting my family. Pammy, Erica, my mom, Karen, Dad, Uncle Randall, a lot of people, okay? And I'm telling you, from that day to this one, everybody remember me because I was just terrible. Like I was acting a fool. When they say pull your pants down and show your butt.
Oh, honey, you show both cheeks, baby.
Both of them.
You had the cake going.
Yes, indeed. So when I got in there, I wasn't like. So when a child is removed from a home, growing up with their siblings and mothers and things like that, no matter the trauma that they go through, they always want to go back with their parents and with their siblings. So a lot of my behavior came from me wanting to just go back and be with my family, realizing that would never happen. So I do want to say my mom, Karen Liverman, she never gave up on me. No matter what. Like, I cussed her out in court, all types of stuff. Just showed my behind. And she never gave up on me. When I realized I was in trouble and headed to prison, she was the first one I called. She came and got me, and she's like, you got to turn yourself in. Just, and she stood with me throughout the whole 11 years I did in prison.
Okay,
and they're still here.
It's still here. Okay, we hold that thought. So I just washed my hands, Val. We're gonna switch quick because I'm gonna share. Actually, you know what? I know she washed her hands. Val, do you want to share? Because I always ask my guests, what is it that you would love to make? Now, before I was on the whole thing where I'm only gonna kind of cook how I eat. No sugar and grains. Now I was like, you know what? No, you're on my show, baby. What do you want to eat? You want to eat? You want to eat a chocolate fudge cake? My thing is, it's just like, let's just go. So what are we making right now, sis?
So we're making garlic and butter mashed potatoes. We're making asparagus and jerk chicken. Now the reason why I picked that is because I think it's on a more healthier note, and I know my sister is it's healthy, so I didn't want to go too far.
I even told her. I said, baby, you want to eat like dessert? She said, no, we cool with with the meal. And then
I'm not a big sweet eater.
Oh, she's not a sweet eater. See, that's behind me. Like,
chips, not chips,
chips, Snickers, ice cream. I want it all. Okay, so I have the setup right now. All right, so let me get this out the refrigerator. Matter of fact, no, Val, can you do me a favor now? Can you? Oh, yep. You can share.
Garlic powder. We got some browning seasoning. Yep. Got some oxtail seasoning here. Smoked paprika. We have black ground pepper, onion powder. We have crushed red peppers and cinnamon.
Yay!
Now y'all might be wondering why cinnamon goes into jerk chicken, but just wait to find out.
I know that's right. And look, how about this? Oh, and also, I can never find Scotch bonnet. Let me know if you know where to find Scotch bonnet. It's like the really, really spicy pepper that we use like jerk chicken and for oxtails. Okay, so I used this, a little bit of this, but I didn't want to make it too salty, so I use a touch of this, not much of the oxtail seasoning, but everything else I use a touch of cinnamon. We're supposed to have, I think, nutmeg and then ginger. I did not have any ginger paste, so I had to unfortunately omit the ginger. Sis, did you grab the honey? You showed them the honey too. So for that, it's gonna
for sure pure honey.
Hello, Val, are you pure honey?
Of course. 100%.
Hello. Okay, so also with the jerk chicken, it calls for a green cut up mixture. So I'm going to show you the.
It smells so good and fresh.
It smells so good and fresh.
Yes, it smells so good and fresh.
I have scallions, and then I'm just going to. Did you want to cut up? Did you want to cut? Or you want me to cut and then you talk?
Hey.
What do you want to do?
Whichever.
Okay, so I'm just showing you the process of, like I said, this is the marinated chicken that with the marinated chicken, I end up, of course, washing it, rinsing it with cold water, lemon, and vinegar. And I ran that through a few times. Then I dried it off, and I already add all those seasonings that my sister just shared with you. I add those seasonings, let this marinate overnight. Right now, she's finally chopping the garlic. So with the green sauce or with the jerk chicken, it calls for a green sauce. So it's thyme, a little thyme. I use basil. I use a little bit of basil. Oh, and then the pepper. And right now she's cutting the jalapeno pepper. All right. So you said my mom. Like I said, I'm very calm and mild mannered. But my mom is just really just a beautiful soul, and she's always here for all of us in the community and for children beyond her children. Like, but we're here, and I'm so grateful for her. It's like as she gets older, I don't know. I mean, as a teenager, you kind of take it for granted. You take mom for granted. I think it probably is a teenager. I did too.
I don't even think like so much as me taking her for granted. I don't think I understood. As a young child that it was a reason why I was taken away from my mother, because nobody could tell me that, right? So, I did little sweet things, so some sweet stuff came out. Like, I remember one day I played sick, y'all, and I told Mama I was too sick to go to church. But it was because I had made up this whole elaborate plan to clean up the whole house.
Aww.
And when they got back, guess what? I cleaned up the whole house.
That was so sweet. Wait, that's a big house. So mommy and daddy, okay, so they've been in the same house.
Oh.
I'll be 47 in a few days. They've been in the same house we moved to South House 14, 24, 30, 44, 33 years. And that's still a really big house. And that's a whole lot of house. So what exactly did you clean up? And how was that
Everything.
process?
I cleaned up. I didn't clean up Mama's room because she, when we was younger, she had locks on her doors. Ain't nobody doing nothing in her bedroom and her bed. And you better know that. But
you better know it.
I cleaned up my room. I cleaned up the other girls' rooms. I cleaned up the living room, the dining room, the bathrooms, the kitchen.
Wow. That's so sweet. Do you remember mommy and daddy's reaction when they got home from church?
Yes. This is nice.
This is nice.
Thank you so much. This is what you wanted to do. Aww. So I just wanted to say, y'all, these peppers are really fresh and they not from a can.
Oh no, yeah, fresh peppers. But that's so cute. No, in terms like me taking mine for granted. The way I did, I remember like I told y'all when she pick me up or pick us up late for school, give her take 15 minutes. I'm looking like, you don't have a job, because she was a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, you don't have a job. Why are you late? You know why she's late? Because she's taking care of 10 kids, and she had to go to parent-teacher conferences and go to the store and buy 12 loaves of bread and 4 or 5 gallons of milk to last us for a week. And y'all, we didn't get that little orange card. There was no EBT. Daddy worked. He worked 2 jobs to take care of us.
And my dad, he be on the go.
What is that?
You see him and you don't. It's like Flash.
He's like this.
It's like Sonic. He takes off really quick. He be in a rush, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go right now. So you're like, huh?
Wait, what did he say?
I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later. And then he be moving. Them legs be gone. Pants up to him, baby. I ain't lying. He be taking off.
Now look, I remember being like 15. And y'all know I'm short, right? And my dad, he's a tall man, and I'm telling you, his normal walk is a brisk walk. I remember I had to darn near like almost jog, catch up with him. Like, dang, y'all know I'm a little heavier. So I'm like, Daddy, please don't.
That's how she was just walking up them stairs. I was glad I could sit down. Sure.
I guess like you still got it from Daddy.
Yeah. You take after him in words, because she talk as fast as he do. And baby, you can't catch him. Can't catch him.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so right now, Val just wanted to show you, only the scallions. Here it says, you would show them just on the cutting board. So this is the green sauce, and then, and I added scallions. So that is also what I marinated the chicken with. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna air fry the wings, so just y'all don't be, hearing that sound. And then right now, so I'm gonna air fry, we're gonna air fry the wings. I'm gonna stop, I'll piece everything together. Right now, the water for the, y'all, it's one,
mashed potatoes.
The mashed potatoes, the sour cream and onion cheddar mashed potatoes. So that is in here. Y'all, it's one potato. So my sister, I want her to obviously try it, but I'm gonna give her
We
a nice
gonna
go.
share it.
I'm gonna Val, I'll just take one bite. I'll just take one bite because you understand. Like, matter of fact, let me tell you about my food issues. So I ended up getting the ingredients yesterday. I told Val, so Val, I'm gonna go shopping. Tell me, is there anything else that you want me to buy, right? So I got just, y'all, you know, like the extra sharp Kraft block cheese. I just told her, where's the cheese? I just told her that, look, I'm telling you, the devil is a lie. This is, y'all, is this 8 ounce of cheese? No, it's not. You know why? Because I told you, I can just eat cheese like plain. I can just heat it up and eat melted cheese. So anyway, I had a little melted cheese. And as you can see, I kind of dabbled some. And then see, look, I'm telling you, we all got our journeys. Y'all know I'm an open book. Okay, the sour cream. I didn't get like a big one because I'm like, it's for one potato. Let me tell y'all, look at this. Look at the sour cream. Who ate all that sour cream? Did Jamie eat it? Can I blame it on Jamie? No, because he doesn't eat my food because he door dashes. No, that's girl. I'm not gonna lie. My little refrigerator, it looks very sparse because I've been eating ground beef patties and steak and eggs like for a long time. So I just kind of buy as I go. I don't buy just a whole freezer full of meat. I can't. I just eat the same thing. And then Jamie, I'm like, Jamie, do you want salmon? And he'll say yes. And then, look, how about this? And then he'll say yes. Val, by the time, I'm like, are you sure? It's in the freezer. Let's say 2 weeks have passed and he hasn't eaten it because he door dashes. I said, Jamie, do you want me to take out the salmon or chicken? Or, you know, he knows how to fry chicken. I don't. So I can cook it. Or you can cook it. Yeah, you can take it out, let's say Wednesday. I'll take it out.
Yeah, sit there.
It will sit there, girl. After 2 days, I was so livid. It sat there. I want to tell you, I think I told Jamie, sir, this is like the last day before it, otherwise that's going to go bad. Do you know that fish went bad?
Really?
It went bad because he didn't cook it. It was in the refrigerator for those 2-3 days. And I smelled it. The point is, said, Jamie, I'm done. So you do you, boo. He's 19 years old. Oh, guess what? So Val, the water's boiling for the potatoes. Do you want to add the potatoes? Wait, hold on. Now, do you know how to cook? You know how to cook, Val?
I know how to cook.
No, speaking of cook, no, I was on her page. She made spaghetti. I think one post you made spaghetti. One post you made some kind of nachos. Now, how did you learn how to learn how to cook, Val?
You know what? Actually, I don't know. I think being in like foster care, the first foster home I was in was a lady I called my grandma, and I just used to watch her in the kitchen. So that's how I learned.
So you learned by watching.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking. So this is.
So I just started cooking.
You just started cooking.
Yeah, I can cook.
Hello.
Get in the kitchen and start cooking.
How old were you?
I just know what tastes good.
How old were you?
Probably about like when I started cooking with my grandma, about 9.
9.
About 7. Either 7 to 9. I put it in there.
That's quite impressive.
Because she used to be like, she tricked us one time and she made squirrel.
Oh.
And,
she made squirrel?
Yeah, and I thought it was fried chicken.
Oh,
so
everything tastes like chicken.
You know, after we got done eating it, she of course told us, and I went to the bathroom.
Where'd she get squirrel? Where do you buy squirrel? How does that go now?
I don't know. They was from like out of in the South.
Oh, that's South. Oh yeah, that's South.
Like Mississippi or something.
Did it taste like chicken? Everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it did taste like chicken, but then I realized
that wasn't chicken. Did that kind of turn your stomach? Just think about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you said you stick to chicken?
Yeah.
You don't got a hankering for a little squirrel every now and then?
No. No squirrel, no raccoon, no snake, no gator, no chitterling.
Oh,
no.
The chitterling. Speaking of that, do you have any memories of Grandma Mildred that or not really? How does that?
I don't really remember.
You don't remember Grandma Mildred? But let me tell you about those chitterlings.
I think I remember her telling me that I was bad as heck. But you know, everybody did.
Yeah, but guess what?
Well, except you and Erica. Yeah, that's my baby. She ain't bad. It was like literally one time I was so super bad. Mama wanted to send me back, but Erica was like, "You ain't sending my baby back. She come with me." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, with Erica.
Speaking of, like I said, we've talked extensively about your time. And then you told me a really powerful testimony. So can you, I don't know, do you remember that you shared with me that the women were saying that, you're saying how you were locked up, and they were saying, no, you're free. You're free in your mind. Can you expound on that beautiful story that you told me?
So when I got to prison, like I was depressed because being in prison for something you really didn't do it takes a toll on you. So I used to walk around. To me, I was walking around with a regular face. So they used to tell me, it's okay to smile. And I'm like, for what? Smile for what? Y'all ain't in here because of me. It was like, kind of like a woe is me. And the lady, and we call them OGs, older people that's been in prison. So we call them OGs. And she told me, she said, baby, listen, you can live in here and mentally be in here and locked up. Or you can be in here physically and be free in your mind. It's a choice you have to make.
Oh, that's
so I thought about that for a minute.
Oh, it's fine. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Val. So you thought about it?
Yeah, I thought about that for a minute because I felt like it was like kind of what my therapist told me when I was younger. Like she's like, you've been through so much as a child, more than 10 adults can go through in their lifetime without breaking. And she said, but I'm going to tell you, you have two ways to go. You could be the best person somebody ever met or the worst person. It's up to you. So I decided I wanted to be the best person somebody met. But, I think being in foster care and being like taken away from your siblings and stuff.
No, you're so cute. No, come in a little bit more to the screen. No, come in. Yeah, there you go. No, I'm coming out. So this is your shine, baby.
So I think being in foster care and being taken away from your siblings, not being able to see them, and giving them a bad insight about you that was never true. I think it took a toll on me as far as wanting to go out in the world and find family, and that's how I ended up in prison.
Val, so pretty much you said that you ended up because you wanted to have a sense of community. But what about that dream that
sense of community, sense of family. Sense of belonging.
You want to belong. What about that dream that you said that? What was the pivotal moment where, at the time you were saying, like you said, you were like, oh, woe me, I can't do anything. What was the shift from you? I guess in a way what was the shift or the epiphany that led you from the old wise and me, I'm just stuck here, to the point where you got rescued and then you knew that you can make a difference even being incarcerated? Was there a moment?
So I was 24 years old and I was like, God, why does this keep on happening to me? Like, I know you're real. I know you sit high or whatever. So God told me to fast for 7 days. And being that I'm a foodie myself, and we cook in the units in the microwave, so people, steal from the kitchen, get bell peppers, onions, chicken, all that good stuff. Those smells being in the air, and me wanting to put my little stuff in and make me a potato bowl or a bagel sandwiches. If you know, you know.
And you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But me smelling that stuff, it was very hard for me to do that fast, but I did it. So
how long was the fast again for?
The fast was for 7 days.
Wow.
So when I would smell food and my stomach would growl and they would call chow. Chow is lunch, dinner, breakfast. We go outside of the unit to have those meals in a chow hall. That's what some people call it the mess hall because it is mess. Mess. But when I was working with it wasn't because I cooked my own food.
Oh.
If you know, you know. So I was 24 years old and I had a dream. Well, first God woke me up at 3:00 a.m. in the morning and he told me to get down on my knees and pray.
Wow.
And I did just that. And he spoke to me and he told me I am a chosen one.
Woo.
And he have chosen me to save children in his name, hurting children in his name. So then that night I went back to sleep and he gave me a dream and I was on my knees in front of a fence with barbed wires at the top, but it was chains coming from those fences on my arms and on my legs, and they were breaking. And every time they was breaking, it was anger, deceit, aggression, loneliness, abandonment, molestation. and things like anger. You know, it was all breaking off from me.
Woo!
And I had shared that with my sister.
Wow.
I had woke up and drew that picture. I don't know how to draw to save my life, but I woke up and I drew that picture because the Bible says, write it and make it plain.
Hello.
So I drew it.
Oh my God.
So I can always remember that those chains were being released from me through the grace of God. You know.
So are you saying, and when I say that, how powerful, are you saying that you were incarcerated and you felt like stuck, and then the women were there to almost like be like a maybe aunt or a mother figure for sure, and then from there it's like you couldn't receive it, but then but you listened to God, He said fast. You fasted, you had that dream.
Absolutely.
My gosh. And then from that moment, what changed in your life? From you having that dream when you woke up, you said you drew that beautiful picture. What changed after that in your life, and your perspective on life and your journey?
My ambition. So I had been told while in foster care, listening to the psychiatrists and doctors and therapists, and they tell me, oh, she had borderline personality disorder. She had borderline schizophrenic, bipolar. She got borderline functioning disorder. She can't read past the 2nd grade reading level. So I believed all those lies that adults told me when I was a child, to where I didn't want to perform academically in school because why should I? They told me I was dumb and I wouldn't go past the 2nd grade reading level, so why should I try? So after that breakthrough at 24, I ended up going to school and getting my GED. And when I passed the test first try, I walked on, we call it the black top in prison. I walked on the black top and I looked around because you can't show no weakness in prison, but or emotions. And even though you're a woman, that diminishes very fast. So I looked around and there's nobody there, and I just cried up. I looked up to God and I said, "Thank you." And that minute, in that moment, I knew that I was worth something. In that moment, I knew that I was meant to be here. In that moment, I knew I was smart. In that moment, God revealed to me that the devil was sent to choke me out so I wouldn't make it to my future and do what I'm doing today. For the community, for youth and young adults, for people coming out of foster care and out of prison. So I do own a cleaning business. I own Cupped Heels.
So wait, she said one more time. What do you own?
I own.
What was that again?
A cleaning company. I own my own practice for being a community health worker, and I own Cupped Heels. And I also sit on the board of not only Bags to Butterflies, but I also sit on Big 50's board as well. And also, I am a mentor for returning citizens on Walk a Mile program. I'm a mentor also for women that are pregnant and have children under 6 months. And I also am a community organizer, a youth organizer. So I do a lot throughout the day.
Yeah, you do.
But
you're wrong,
yeah, so once I knew that God was really speaking to me, you know how you be like, is that God? But I think when you know, God's voice is distinct. It's quiet and still, and it's and it makes every noise around you shut down. And it just takes you back to the Bible where it says every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. When everything around you, when God talks to you, everything around you is muted.
Okay, what a powerful testimony. I'm thinking about how everything that you've accomplished after you knew, wait a second, talking about limited beliefs. So people were telling you what you were, what you're not. You can't do this, you can't do that. You're not smart.
Yeah,
that was
so
limited. And then she took on that belief, and then when she realized, wait a second,
and
that's not the truth.
I didn't know how smart I was as a kid.
Whoa.
That I took what they said and I said, oh, you want to make me this?
Oh, I'm going to show you.
I'm going to show you.
I'm going to show you.
And that's exactly what I did. I showed them. Everybody know the Mitchell family.
Well, you see how, if they didn't speak life into my sister, they didn't say, you know what, no matter what, I know that you you can do more than what you're doing. They told her a lot of negative things, and she responded like, oh, I think there's a quiet voice. You think there's a quiet voice? Oh, those are potatoes.
Absolutely.
You can check those. She can check the potatoes. Do you think there's a quiet voice that said, no, you are very smart, but you're almost acted out and you didn't act on that, or something that you really believe, or you didn't really believe them deep down in your heart? You didn't really believe them.
But see, this is what they didn't tell Mama. Like they said I had all these behavioral problems and everything like that, but they didn't tell me. They didn't tell them how they had already put those thoughts in my head and got to cooking them. So y'all thought that much of me. I was in hospitals and things where orderlies and nurses and staff called me slow. They called me silverbacks. So at a young age, hearing stuff like this, it brings down the morale, the confidence of a child, especially when an adult is doing it to a child. So what it also does is it take away the trust that a child will have in an adult. So, and that's what really happened.
So that's okay. So what we're doing right now, we're gonna take a quick break. Thank you so much for sharing. So we have the mashed potatoes. So we're gonna almost kind of go for a break. But okay, really quickly. Oh, I added lime juice too with the chicken. So Val is going to mash up the mashed potatoes. Oh, with the mashed potatoes, I took a little Lipton, some butter and Lipton onion soup mix and heavy whipping cream. And this is going to be added to the mashed potatoes along with the cheddar and the sour cream. So that's what we have going on. And then in this skillet, this is where we're gonna cook. Oh, wait, it's really hot, sis. Hold on 1 second. This is gonna be for the asparagus. So this is garlic and butter. It's already in the pan and it's melty. And that's gonna be for the asparagus. And then we're gonna put the jerk chicken in the air fryer. So when we get back on, we're gonna kind of pretty much plate everything. So, and then we'll still continue to share. Val, when I tell you I'm so proud of you, I have a question. I think I asked you this too. If you did not have the experience of going to jail and having that epiphany, do you think you would have done and been such an amazing leader in the community? Do you think that do you think you would have?
So I think I would say yes and I would say no,
yes,
because God will find you where you at. That's why I would say yes.
Okay.
And He found me in a rural place, a dirty place, a lowly place. So God will find you anywhere. But I don't think I would have had the confidence to go to school, and in myself to go to school. I don't think I would have, because after I got my GED, I got 2 degrees.
What are your degrees in, sis?
So I have a degree in language arts and business.
Ooh. Okay, now can you tell me, how have you used you have businesses. How have you further used your gifts in terms of with your businesses? I
am actually glad you asked that, because on Mondays at 8 p.m. on TikTok, I do a mental health, and that's just, to give back, because I feel like everybody needs somebody to put that positive affirmation in their ears while the world is bringing them down around them. You need that positive affirmation. So I have mental health Mondays at 8 p.m. on Mondays, and on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. on TikTok as well. I also do an entrepreneur class where I call all the entrepreneurs and we do SWOTs, your strengths.
What is SWOT? What is SWOT?
It's strength, weaknesses, so a SWOT is basically a plan where you say, what makes my business better than the one that's out here doing the same thing?
Okay.
What's my strengths? What's my weaknesses? What's my threats? Inside and outside. What's the assessment of my business? And before you write a business plan and things, you have to figure out that SWOT.
Ooh.
So we a lot of entrepreneurs come on my panel, and we actually answer questions for people that want to open up a business and things like that.
Oh, that's
for free.
And wait, can you say it one more time?
For free.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, let me tell you something. I'm looking at my sis page. Now you tell me, is this the truth? So my sister, she'll put up like, okay, if you're looking for a job, she'll tell you the location, the time, everything's free. Just if you can just get there. Or sometimes no. She said no. We can Uber. We can give you a bus ticket.
Yeah.
And you know what she said? And I thought it was really interesting. On your Facebook post, you said that people still weren't even coming out, or not as many people as you thought. Can you share more about that?
So this is the thing. So we
mind.
know as returning citizens, people that have backgrounds, you know, it's hard to get work and it's hard to get housing or whatever. But see, when people come into your DM and they're like, well, you know, somewhere I can work, I'm struggling. And then when you get that for them, even providing transportation, so they have no excuse. They still don't show up.
Oh my gosh.
But, you know, they be quick to get on your inbox to ask for some money.
Ooh.
Now watch out.
So they ask for money, but they don't want. But they're not working.
They don't want to do the work.
They want to do the work.
They want to sit and they want to let it. They think it's going to fall into their laps.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then what more can you do? I mean, so can you tell me more about? I know that you even have like initiative for young black boys,
youth and young adults.
Yeah. Or is it for?
It's not only for young boys. It's for young females and males.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to do a program called BYOB, Be Your Own Boss, and what it does is I go out to stores like bulk stores to go get like sweets and chips and things like that. And I have the kids sell it, and then they get their own profit. But what they do is they put a percentage of their money up, and they get trained by a financial advisor on how to, manage their money. So we know that this skill, managing money, is going to take you a long way throughout life.
Ooh, the finances.
You don't pay for what you want and borrow what you need.
Oh,
but keep your priorities first.
Okay. So what you're saying is that okay. So what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to leave everything that you want me to leave in terms of your businesses and all of your community, community services, we can have for all of you. So before we go, we're gonna play everything in about. So I'm gonna kind of cut this off. We're gonna say a quick prayer. Now this is the sour cream and onion and cheddar mashed potatoes. I just added the butter. So before we go, we're gonna say a quick prayer. We're just gonna taste a little bit of the mashed potatoes. Then we're gonna come back and plate everything. Okay. So I can start the prayer. Dear Father, thank you, Lord, for bringing us together for this time of fellowship and really to be of service to our community. That's what our lives are about. Our lives are about using the gifts that we have so we can be a testimony of your greatness and so we can just share and be of service. I'm so grateful for my sister Val and how you have brought her such a long way. So like I said, no matter what people say about you, does not mean that that's the truth. God has the final say. So I'm so grateful that she's walking in all of her many gifts. I pray that this food, it will be nourished for our bodies, Father. And we're just so grateful. We're grateful for everything that you have for us, what you're doing for us, what you're going to do for us. We just give you all the praise, all the honor, all the glory. And then we pray, amen.
Amen.
Okay, so we might take just a quick. Okay, tell me what you think, because I didn't add any salt besides what was in the French onion soup mix. Cheers. Oh, cheers.
That's good by itself. No salt needed.
No salt needed? Mm-hmm. But honey, you taste the cheese? Nah, baby.
That's good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. But guess what? Cheese gonna make it a little better. Okay, so we'll be. I'm a foodie. We'll be back with the jerk chicken, the asparagus, and these. Look how yellow. Look how yellow that mashed potatoes with a little dollop of sour cream. Come at us. Okay, we'll be back.
See.
Hi everybody. This is Courtney Pounds from Pounds Butterfly Life with my
sister.
So we finished the food. We have our. Do you want to hold your plate, sis? Hold it up.
Yeah.
So that is the jerk chicken wings with asparagus and the sour cream, onion, and cheddar mashed potatoes. But how can you have sour cream, onion, mashed potatoes without a dollop of a dollop of Daisy? Yum.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we said our prayers the first time. So sis, we about to get into it. What do you want to try first?
Potatoes.
So she's gonna try the potatoes. Tell me what you think. Honestly, please give me your honest opinion.
For sure.
Okay, like seriously, if it's
Them busting. And you know what?
What?
I never thought to put no sour cream on no mashed potatoes. That's good.
Baby, sour cream goes with everything.
Hold on, let me make sure.
You gotta double check. Would you taste the onion?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's from the
It's a little It's a little bite.
A little bite.
Yeah.
So I added the Lipton onion soup
And
mix.
this is really good.
Oh, thank you, sis. I added this with some butter and some heavy whipping cream. It had like it almost like formed a gravy. I let that sit for a little bit, and then I add that to the mashed potatoes and of course the cheddar, and then the sour cream honey. And so so this girl can cook. But now what do you want to try next, baby?
Asparagus.
Okay, let's try the asparagus. Let's see. How do you like your asparagus? Like kind of like soft or like a little crunch?
That's perfect. So that crunch, you know that you didn't overcook it, and you know that you still get your nutrients and your vitamins out of here. That's
You know
good.
what? Thank you. I like it, but guess what? I'm a salty kind of girl. I don't think it's enough salt for me.
I don't need
You like
no
it?
salt.
Oh, you like it? You like it?
That butter adds salt by itself.
Y'all over salt my food.
No, thank you. I don't need
You know,
heavy ankles.
you said heavy.
They be heavy.
You want from the salt, baby?
I don't want none.
You said from the heavy angle.
Yes.
Okay, now we're walking into the chicken.
All right, hold on.
I'm so happy that you're happy with my food.
I love vegetables though.
And
asparagus.
yes.
Ooh.
Okay, boo.
Okay.
Let's get into this chicken. Oh, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Y'all get it up close on that. This girl can cook. What song is that, boo?
You know what I was?
Honey. You the one of that one. That's my favorite. You're the one. The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. But you know
That's
I'm
nice.
Greece. You tell
I'm 36. Now I know you lying.
I'm 47, y'all. That's Greece, my favorite food. Let's say cheers. Oh, wait, you see that? See, look at that. That's good, baby.
Ooh,
Ready?
buzzing.
Ooh. What you think, baby? It's spicy. You got a little kick to it. What you think, baby?
I think the viewers know when you don't talk and you still eating.
Y'all, it's sweet.
And you know, she eat chicken like a white person. Look at this. That's still meat on there.
No, don't come for me. Wait, don't come for me. Don't act like I'm finished with this. You know I'm about to go back to it. You know I'm gonna go back to it for one thing.
Look, you gotta take all that off of there.
So, tell me about the jerk. So, do you taste the spice and everything from it?
I can taste this for sure.
Oh, the
brownie,
the brownie,
and that
spicy.
seafood.
Okay,
Sure.
so you like the spice, but do you taste the honey portion of it? You taste a little bit of the sweet. That's why I think it should be
do taste
sweeter.
the sweet.
I think it should have been sweeter.
I think we can add some hot sauce to it.
Do you want to? Honey, this is your world, boo. So she would add some Franks, not that much Franks. So she's add Franks to the jerk chicken. So it's not spicy enough. That's what you're telling me, really.
But it's good though.
Okay, but it can't be spicier.
It's more like
What you think?
it got a Cajun backdrop.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. A Cajun backdrop. All
They got
right. I got it. Look, y'all got a Cajun backdrop. All right. Well, wait.
Yeah,
So Val's
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Grandma Butcher's Kitchen. Sister Val, is there anything else that you want to share or anything else that you want to wrap up in terms of just how, for one thing, the limited beliefs that people placed on you, and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna show you. You think I'm this? I'm gonna show you that I am that." But then how your epiphany when you were in jail, how the women they poured life into you, and how you're coming out here making such impact in our community.
I just want to say that no matter what you do, never believe a word somebody else say about your future, and never let that stop you from pushing forward, because I let that silence me and blot out my light, and that cost me in the end. So you know you gotta have confidence in yourself no matter who and what's around you. So rest assured that God put you on this earth for a purpose, a reason. And some people don't deserve to be in your space. And before you get to that goal and before you walk down the path that God tell you, you know, the devil will try to block your blessings. Well, he can't. Right?
What's for you is for you.
He can throw things in your path that make you pay attention to them instead of paying attention to God. But I just want to say, pick your head up, look forward, and keep walking.
And keep walking.
For
What's
sure.
for you is for you.
Absolutely.
And even though you don't see it, But what's for you is for you. And you're going to not only survive, baby, but you're going to thrive. You're going to thrive. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Sister Val. I love you. Thank you for joining me on Grandma Mildred's Kitchen. You know what I'm going to say? Always put yourself first. I believe that we're beautiful. We deserve to be in a healthy mind, body,
and soul.
Let's go. All right. Bye. I love y'all. Bye.